have that sort of itch that you just need to get at? Well, I had one, and I can definitely tell you that this itch basically led me down to something new. You guys may be confused on what I just got up here. First of all, yes, this is real. Well, I literally have made two official OCs. These original characters. Here's these two are. Second, yes, this was supposed to come out around on Christmas and the New Year, but things had started happening, and I couldn't stop them. But let's get into the nitty gritty of all this. What the actual heck is this, and why is it important today? Hey, I would like to say that some of this was mainly because of discussions I had with many different people. Well, and a few other reasons. And to elaborate, a Discord server I am on, which, as you could probably guess which one, and as I technically was in one of the videos, we were talking about what else but the most hated thing to ever come out of Disney at the moment, besides their live action remakes, Wish. The basic discussion was that we were all talking about so much of the story and how things could change. In that time, I recall somebody had basically said that the main character was like a princess of sorts. But I went on to say that she wasn't a princess, yada yada yada. But then my brain started to work because I said something along the line that the main character would actually work as a princess, and we got this. So what exactly is this, and how did I end up from having one main protagonist to technically showing off two? Ladies and gentlemen, and viewers of all ages, I would like to welcome you all to the world of Crystallis Dreams. Yeah, we're going with that name. I will at least say that this was supposed to be the name of the planet, but I went for the name of the series instead because as Crystallis Dreams sounds more like a show name than a planet name. So, yeah. Now, this is basically what my rambling I had done had made. It made me come up with the idea of making it into an entire series of sorts. So, how is the series actually going to be? Okay, so here's the thing. I cannot animate to save my life. I can draw, which is the extent of most of this, and I can write. So what this is basically just trying to at least get its footing down. It's still just a baby's a concept idea that I'm pushing out to you guys to at least see how you guys see it, and if you guys want to at least see more of it. Also, I would rather keep it in my own hands and those I trust. If I ever can think of a way to actually get it off the ground, and I want to at least do it with my own hands and channel. I am not giving this to anybody. that I do not trust. As with how everything has been going on, and you could probably tell why. It is technically not the best, but I am trying. But what can I do to at least keep this going? I'll be basically drawing the characters, like you're going to see later. Or in fact, I'm already trying to at least draw the main villains, but I also needed to at least do other things. Those other things are stuff related to other franchises I like. Like at the current time, and the entire series is probably just going to be condensed to videos on YouTube and posts on each of my art platforms, namely DeviantArt and Tumblr, which I am at least going to do, because that at least helps show that I do want this to at least keep going. And it is technically a treasure of mine. And why did I say I wanted to technically be a series? Well, for one, I had already wrote out the first story episode-ish of it. And second of all, during the time I was creating this the Discord server I am on a lot, basically now. Oh, if my friends from there are watching, hi guys. We basically decided we were going to watch Meta Runner, and I fell in love with it. As many people would probably guess, somehow. And it kind of planted the seed in my head of wanting to at least make this into its own, series thing. Again, nothing is set in stone, and everything is just in its own thing. And if I do end up hosting this on April 1st, no, this is not a joke. Folks, this is an actual thing. I actually had been having troubles getting this video to actually work, because of different problems, and other things happening, like my attention being taken away. So yeah. If you're wondering why I have a Christmas post in literally April, that is why. So yeah. With that out of the way, let's jump right into meeting in the first 4 characters I had actually designed. Shall we? First of all, we have our lovely pink hair-haired girl who looks ready to challenge the world. Princess Alindra Dracina Aprita. Long name. I know. Oh. But she is basically the main character, or that is focused on more. There are multiple characters, but she is the one that we focus on. And she is also a species is known as the Chillafawn, which I made because I wanted to. I like chillin' and chill. It sounded like chill, so I made an entire species. You could tell she looks happy. Needs a face on the world. Alindra is the character we start off the story with. She is the character that basically starts off most of the events, sort of. There are going to be points in the story where they're focused on her, another character, and a few others. But she is the one we start off the story with. She is also the crown princess, which she later finds out was just a sham of sorts to make the people happy. But she is technically taking on the role of leader, in her own way. She's new to it, but she wants to at least do the right thing. She is trying, and that's what matters to some people. She's not she's growing into that leader or role of sorts. She wants to be good at what she knows best. And what she knows in her gut feeling is that what's happening on Snowspire, by the way, that is what the planet is called. Well, it is Snowspire. I made it that so it wasn't weird her to at least say that this is a futuristic version of Earth. So you're welcome. But back to the point, right? She wants to do what's right for the people of Snowspire, as she doesn't really like what's happening. She's also very much new at fighting. And compared her to some other characters, she is probably the one that's starting off the most. Even though she asked us to have a trident for her birthday, she still is trying to at least learn it. Even though she's read most of the books on trident uses. And the shield technically will come in later, like I'd say around like the first part finale, I'd say. But she is trying to be a good leader. And if you're going to ask, she is the whole trident and shield thing were technically things I got from looking into what a Cancer sign would actually use. Yes, she is a Cancer sign. And that is good for her. She also even designed her outfit here. She loves it, and she is wearing it everywhere. I technically took some inspiration from a certain anime that I haven't actually watched. And if anybody knows which one, please don't out me in the comments, okay? But yeah, she's very much wanting to at least do the right thing, even though she's still growing too. Also, I had just realized this as when later on after I designed her, but she kind of looks like she's going to start dancing, to Soda Pop. Yeah, I probably should have thought about that. Next up, we have yes another chill fun, but at this time, he's got some traits. It's to set him aside from his sister. We have Prince Theron, Solando, or Aprita. And yes, as you heard me, right. He is Alindra's brother. Twin brother, to be exact. I did this mainly because I thought it'd be cool for them to be twins, and B, I am Cancer sign, so you should really think about this. Also, he's different from his sister, if you could not already tell. Thera, and it's essentially a bit of the opposite of his twin sister, where Alindra is bubbly. He wants to at least help everyone. Theron is shy, introverted, and mostly keeps to himself. He also has a snarky attitude whenever things comes his way. He's calculated. He wants at least do good, but he's also hiding most of his stuff because of the fact that the main villains had technically treated him and his sister not so greatly. But I'll save that for another time. Theron is what I'd like to say is the builder of the group. He is more interested in building things than he is in doing most stuff. He's also on a journey to at least learn how to become a leader and inspire people. Where Alindra is inspiring others by doing the right thing, he's trying to at least figure out what he has to do to be a leader. Because he wants to at least is do what his parents had told him, and said that they would give him a sort of kingdom to rule over. But he's not there yet. Remember how I said he's a maker? Yeah, he literally helped make his whips. He did make those. One of the other ones was Star Core whips. So I just decided to make twin and whips for him to just use. Those, for the record, there's not going to be any physical injuries that show, that might get me demonetized. But they do, because they are all tougher than they look. Like, all the characters have to go through a journey, and Theron's just trying to at least find his place. He's the builder, and we'll later find out that he is introducing technology to everything. He also falls in love with another main character, but the main character doesn't know it, and until much later on. Who is that? You'll see later. Now, before we technically go on to the next character, I'd kind of like to at least talk about why these two are technically important and how they are basically in royalty. To explain things that are hard to at least explain at the moment, because I only have one part of the first arc done, and I'm still trying to figure out the rest. That's I'm going to at least explain what I've come up in my head so far. So, the Chilifon species is in lore, or was made by Snow Spire's creators, and it links back to the zodiac marks they have on there. You could see me pointing to Theron's one. Maybe in the future I'll remake these a bit and add Alindra's as mark. To explain more, or what basically went on was that they had decided to leave the Chilifon as a royal species. They are extremely rare and will sometimes be born from a species on Snowspire. And that happens, and usually the current and next royal Chilifon has to find them and get to know them as a person, and the drill of love. However, because of unique circumstances with the king and queen, and this is very much not happening. In fact, Alindra and Theron are the only known princess and prince at the time. I'll get more into their parents in hopefully the future, but what basically is that the Chilifons are a rare species. They're also the only species that can grant true dreams. I went with true dreams to not make it confused with true wishes. But what a true dream is that it's the deepest desire of a person. And so, to at least explain one of them, one of them would want to bridge the gaps between the other species, because over the years with Alindra and Theron's parents, and the species have kind of been separated from interacting with each other. One these days I will at least explain that. But This is mainly also part of the king and queen's plans, and again, future. The two fawns can grant the true dream only when they have proven themselves worthy of accepting that power. So, if by some weird way, one of these two were to do something horrifically awful, that is unforgivable, they cannot access the dream granting ability, but the evil version of that their parents have, which is way more dangerous as for them. And they have seen what happens when the nightmare versions of things go off. And what I intend to think of was that when a true dream is basically absorbed by this evil version of true dream granting, the person that has the true dream essentially becomes a husk of their former self. They don't talk. They don't won't have individuality. They are basically a brain. Essentially, they are not fully in there anymore. Their souls are gone, and at that point, which is sad. For those, but for the king and queen, that is just as a price they pay for themselves. And that's what technically throws our two twins here off the grid. They don't get feeling it's wrong and leave as fast as they could. Rightfully so. I wouldn't want that to happen. And again, and this is the basic of it all, and I really hope I get to at least talk about this more. Coming up onto the base. Okay, he is basically a child of the stars, but he is basically what also happens by this, if you can tell by what it is. We have Kylum, Cairo, Lumen, and the Orion. Difficult to say? Yeah, I can tell. It comes from the original word of stera. One of the original words for star. And this is basically what he is. He is a child of the stars, or as of sorts. Go back. Would you believe that I was mispronouncing Kylum's name? Yeah, for the time after I created him, I was calling him Calum. You could probably guess why, but Kyla is what you'd call the wild card of the characters. He is also the one that reveals most of the things to Alindra. To explain most of his story, the beings that created most of the characters and the world of Snowspire made him to try and counteract the king and queen. Only problem was that, well, he was left alone. When he finally realized what he had to do, he did it. But he's still also trying to at least figure out most of the stuff himself. He's a goofball. He loves doing things to help. And he feels like he's just wanting to at least talk to everyone. Because that's the kind of guy he is. He talks to everyone and puts on a smile because as he feels like he is the only one of his race. So, he makes up for that in the people he interacts with. He's also a Sagittarius, which means he has to keep himself in check. He's more the long distance And Archer are trying to at least get at people and drive them away. He also has limits he only recently found out he needs to keep in check. Otherwise, he kind of overexhausts himself. Yeah, you can also tell he's been roughing it a lot from his torn cape. Oh yeah, he's also got a little bit of a crush on Alindra. It takes a while for her to actually realize that he liked her and she likes him. Last but certainly not least, we have probably the species everybody who knows me would know is my favorite. We have Celine Gulleen Audine. I did not mean for the een thing, but it does make her sound unique. She also, the Arctic Mermaid is more for a thing to at least tell me that she is on a planet otter that is cold. Very, very cold. Cold. And you can tell why I mostly made a mermaid character. Or if you know what I mean, then please don't say it out in the comments because I don't want this to turn into a political thing. She even has a human form, or rather a land form. Or, yeah, she doesn't have to give away her voice just so she can have it. And she can easily transform on her own. There is more to her story, but again, and only just as one part is done in writing. Celine is technically also a character that is dealing with a lot of isolation issues. Because of well, let's just say the mermaid, it's knowing that the king and queen were very much insane in the membrane. And they technically revolted back first. However, this resulted in most of them going extinct. Except for Celine. And how? Who knows? Nobody really knows how. Oh, neither does she. But what she does know is that she is the only one. And he wants to at least help stop everyone. It takes her a while to join up with the group, as she technically is working up the courage. She's also the one they mostly have put all the soldiers to sleep whenever they need a quick getaway, as her heart helps her sing. I wanted to at least help make her stand out more, and I decided to at least go with this kind of hairstyle. As I decided that she was going to have two different ones. One is candy apple red, and the other is candy apple blue. Oh, how would you know the difference? Don't ask me. And she is technically Aquarius. You can tell why. She is mostly the girl that is just as a finder and a collector. She finds broken things that amaze her and brings them back down. She is just amazed by everything that the people up on the land do. And when she is on the land, besides the school outfit, she is the sword fighter of the group. I went for a sword because, as I had kind of remembered from watching somebody LP a Kid Icarus Uprising, that the symbol, that the weapon for her Aquarius was as a sword. So I decided to go with that. She is the very much fun and collective girl. And she also was the character that catches Theron's attention most of the time. Whenever she compliments him, his face goes as red as her little pigtail candy apple red pigtail. All she's got. And she is oblivious to it all until much later on. And so there, she's not like Ariel. Not at all. So yeah, that's most of the cast I got down first. I'm still trying to at least figure out what most of them are going to at least do, and I'm technically figuring out what the first part of all this would be. Hey, I've only drafted up like one episode of one part, or so everything is still up in the air. But I do know I want to at least do more, or I want to at least make more of this. It's probably not going to be out for a very, very long time, but I at least want it to be good. But most of what I want is to just have fun. This is a new thing I'm going into, and I thought that I'd share it with you all. Oh, and I do want to at least share more of the characters, including what the main villains will look like. And yes, they will stay the main villains. And they are going to stay as the main villains, and they will not stop being the main villains until the very end. And don't worry. With that all said and done, and I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you all think down in the comments. I will tell you all this. This was not meant to be an April Fool's video. Again, with everything that had been going on, I had to technically push this for an April Fool's video. Whole thing. This is totally real, and it's a good thing because, well, I don't really want to do a prank today. Hey. And what is next for this song? Well, I'm probably going to either do In the Meeting Hall or talk about something that I need to actually get out in my voice. With that said, I hope you all have a good day. And as always, stay frosty, prize fighters.